Hi there, it's Mandy from Kemp Freehold. I thought I'd put together a video for you today about the different types of shelf-stable proteins that you can get. Right now meat is going up, so this is definitely something you want to focus your attentions on. To start, I'll start with the calamari. This is in salsa picante, but it also comes in a plain type also. It has 20 grams of protein per serving, and 1 can is a serving. Smoked oysters have 11 grams of protein per serving, and 1 can is a serving. If you like oysters, give them a try. I happen to love the smoked oysters, especially on crackers. Of course, I can't eat crackers anymore, so I put them on pork rinds, which are the keto dieters crackers. This is beef jerky. Now, the zero sugar is more expensive. I do keep a regular type on hand for my boys and my girl because I need to keep the zero sugar for me, but might as well get the other kind for them. These Parmesan crisps, they have 13 grams of protein per serving, and there's 3 servings in this little bag, so they're shelf stable, a good way of getting protein. Mixed nuts, they only have 6 grams of protein per serving for just a quarter of a cup, but I certainly eat more than a quarter of a cup of nuts at a time. I don't know anyone who eats just a quarter of a cup of nuts. And then we have tuna in water that come in these packages. Now, I prefer to keep on hand, oops, sorry about that, the tuna that is in oil, because in a SHTF situation, you're going to want more calories. This has 210 calories. This little feller right here only has 70 calories. So that's a big difference. But these are great for on the go. And the nice thing about these chunk light ones in the little packages, they also come in different flavors. So that's kind of exciting also. And you see it has 17 grams of protein, which is pretty impressive. Now our one in oil has, let's see, 29 grams of protein. But it is more in the can than in the package. So, and then they also come in a chicken creations. So you can get chicken in different flavors, and then you can get salmon in different flavors. So that's nice also. So we have 13 grams of protein and 9 grams of protein. And then the salmon also comes in big cans or smaller cans like the tuna fish can. And it has 17 grams of protein per serving out of the big can. Now we also have the standard beans and rice, which are fabulous, but you must mix your beans with rice in order to get a complete protein. Now, I will say it's not as complicated as people think. You don't have to mix them in the same meal, but they do need to mix during the day. So you do need to have a grain with your beans. Now, grains can be pasta, it can be rice, it could be any number of those things. Also, I don't have a bag of it available right now, but quinoa, which is a grain, is a complete protein in and of itself. It's the only protein, or the only grain as far as I know, that is a complete protein. So I like to keep quinoa on hand also. This is potted meat. I used to love this as a kid on crackers. It has, where's the protein? Oh, it has 8 grams of protein, but there are 2.5 servings in here. So you could eat that whole thing and get quite a bit of protein. It's really good. Give it a try. It's kind of like poor man's pate. I like it. It's usually a little more peppery. And then the Vienna sausages. It has 7 grams of protein, but it also has 2 servings per little canister. But I don't know anybody eats 1 can of those either. Now, not featured is Spam. I can't find where I put my Spam. We're in the process of moving, so I think I boxed that up. But Spam is great. I don't personally like it in a slab. I like it cut up and put in something like macaroni and cheese because it is terribly salty. It's not a fan favorite in this house, so I don't keep a lot of it on hand. You can also buy cans of ham. I don't have any on hand because we ate them all. But you can go to Aldi and they have little canned hams, and those are good. Those aren't anywhere near as salty as Spam. It's in the same section as the bacon, the fully cooked bacon, and where the tuna fish and stuff is. I do keep the fully cooked bacon on hand. It does not have a ton of protein per serving because, hello, it's bacon, which is mostly fat. But 5 grams of protein is nothing to sneeze at. This is not cheap. It's around $3, but it's kind of comparable to a half a pound of bacon. So, I like to have it. The kids will grab it. It's good for sandwiches, and I like bacon. Hard salami. This is shelf stable from Aldi also. This has 6 grams of protein per serving. But that's only 6 slices. Who the heck only eats 6 slices of salami? Anyway, nut butters. This is almond butter, and it has 6 grams of protein per 2 tablespoons, which is a serving. And we also keep peanut butter on hand. Actually, any kind of nut butter I can get a hold of, I try to keep on hand because I eat it just with a spoon. The kids will put it on bread and stuff. Just hand me a spoon and some peanut butter. I'm good to go. Something a lot of people don't talk about is pickled eggs. Pickled eggs, 1 egg has 6 grams of protein. And usually you can eat 2 or 3 before you start to feel really full. So this is an egg that's shelf stable. And delicious, not to mention delicious. This is protein powder, and it is flavored. This is a salted caramel. This has 0 sugar, but you can get ones that have sugar if that's not your problem. But it has 25 grams of protein per serving, which is amazing. I like the Isopure. I think the flavor is really good, and the texture isn't too bad. You can mix it with water. You can mix it with milk, however you wanted to do that. This here is something through Isopure called their infusions. So as you can see from the picture, it's more like a clear liquid instead of like a milkshake. And it has 20 grams of protein per serving and just 1 scoop. So this whole thing has 16 servings in it. I like the idea of this because my husband's not a fan of the thick milkshakes. Now, the kids like the milkshakes because, hello, they taste like sugary sweetness. You can home can some meat. So this is chicken, and it looks ugly. Good God, does it look ugly. But here we are, and this is canned ground beef. You can can anything. I can venison, any of it. And then this is roast beef that you can buy. So you can go into, that came from Walmart. They're getting harder and harder to find, but you can get them. And that is what I keep on my shelves to have protein in case of emergency that is not in my freezer, and I don't have to worry about it going bad. So I kind of forgot about the kipper snacks or herring fillets and the wild sardines. And you can buy the wild sardines. They come in a tomato sauce. You can also get them from King Oscar brand. They come with onions and peppers and tomatoes on top. My husband likes those. Anchovies or something, but you're not really going to use them. You're not really going to use them for a protein source with any amount of success because you can't. 5 fillets has 5 grams of protein, but I can't imagine eating enough to get a whole bunch of protein. Woo. And then here's what I was talking about. Oh, the mackerel comes with the olives and tomatoes. So you can get different flavors of these fish. So if you're not keen on fish, try one of the ones that's flavored. Maybe in a hot sauce or a mustard sauce. Maybe you can find it tolerable. But it's worth your while to at least buy one and give it a try and see if it's something you can find palatable or at least choke it down. Because a lot of those are not very expensive. I'm done for real now. Bye.